There's loads.
No, my story. From my perspective, the story.
What story?
That's not a rumour. The story about you that was written from my perspective.
Oh, fan fiction. We've spent more time with each other, learning about each other, than we have any girlfriend, any parent, any sibling of anybody that we know. So
girlfriends find it a bit strange.
Girlfriends struggle to go out with me and him because we're kind of our girlfriends.
You have like
they're jealous.
A bromance with each other.
We'll never be as comfortable around anybody as we are around each other.
Yeah.
And I think that it's too far gone now. I'm 20, you're 23, like I've just turned 24. We've done this for 10 years and now it's been validated. So this whole thing this whole relationship that we could have maybe broken down at this time is only going to get worse.
Yeah, and any new relationship with any girlfriend, however long, is simply not as long as we've had this relationship too. So anyone, rightly so, if you start a new relationship, your girlfriend is going to expect you to invest and sacrifice things.
But we don't do that for each other.
We're not really willing to do that.
Exactly. Because we love each other too much.
Isn't that hard? Because it's also a bit of privacy and personal life.
Yeah,
but privacy and personal life for me and him doesn't really exist.
It's not a normal way of. I'm imagining a normal way of living for you, but
most bands, they've got their friend, then they come to studio like different time, like we do. If we have 2 hotel rooms,
we'll end up in.
We'll stay in the same room. You know, it's that kind of thing. There's no, and that's why our album is simply an extension of our identity. It's everything that we are. It's like, if you put, George is a producer, like a producer. We joke that we think of ourselves as like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. That I'm a creative producer, you know. George will sit at the computer with his knowledge of sound design and the way that things work in regards to creating a piece of music. I'll stand behind him crying and dancing, saying, make that bit sound a bit more like this. Do you know what I mean? He channels my visions, and then I think basically if I was as good on a computer and as a producer as he is, which I'm not, if you put us in 2 separate rooms and told us to produce a piece of music in 10 minutes, there is no way you'd be able to tell the difference. His would probably just be a bit more original rhythmically because he's the drummer, and on the album you'll find that there's a lot of that. But yeah, man, I just think that we're too far, too close. It's the nucleus.
Privacy.
Exactly.
The
nucleus.
The word of the past 2 days.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're just lucky enough to be far enough down the line for there to be no cracks to be left. Kind of exposed.
It feels to me that it's also really calm for you because you can trust each other till the end.
There's no compromise.
It's not like. Yeah, it's not like any relationship that I've really known in music before, because that sounds very grandeur. But what I mean is by the way that, like, most people find success by the time that they've been together. Like 10 years for guys in their early 20s is a long time to share any relationship, let alone a coherent creative relationship that feeds one another. So we're very lucky with that. I mean, people like Lennon and McCartney didn't even have that, which is, you know, I don't know. But I can't, whatever. Let's move on. All we'll do is talk about each other.
Well, it's in a good way, so that's good.
So, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
The winner gets to ask the loser a question that they've never asked them before, and there is a prize at the end.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Yeah! So you have to ask me a question that you've never asked me before. Jesus. You do know that we are extensions of one's personality, so I think that will be very difficult to find a genuinely honest question that you've never asked me before.
First thing that comes to mind, even if it's ridiculous.
You can explain 10 years. You can explain
to everyone who's listening why you'll never finish a cup of tea or coffee. 'Cause I don't fucking know.
George has this problem with me. We live together now. I never finish cups of tea or coffee, and it's because
Look at this coffee.
they go cold
No,
too
to be honest.
quickly. I'm sorry. You're not going to get a question that George hasn't asked me. And so the one about tea or coffee, and I haven't got an answer for that. Fucking hell. This one is
Try this cone.
is a cup. George is eating a cone with nuts on it. Yeah, very clever, very funny. Everyone thinks that's funny. Pretending to light it.
What's the meaning of the story behind the song Please Be Naked? Where
Everyone's expecting like an overly sexualized R&B song when they see the title of that.
Yeah, exactly, and it's really not that.
It's not a song.
It was originally a song called London because if you walk around listening to Please Be Naked with your headphones on, you can hear, you can't differentiate between the cars driving past and the cars and the headphones. And I really liked that because I wanted to make a song that was about kind of walking back to my flat in London. So maybe it was about you when I got home.
Right, oh right, so it's self-produced it.
Yeah.
Wow. So George is the magician, and
George is the magician.
So he laces it together.
He's
on
my hands and my heart.
Beautiful jumper, but like I told you, regardless of the jumper, you'll always be my champion, because you are my champion, and I love you.
Some people like to keep it urban. I like.
You're acting shy, I don't know why. I can tell by the look in your eye. Everyone else in the room can see. Everyone else but you. Oh baby, you light up my world like nobody else. Way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. When you smile at the crowd, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. Oh, you're not beautiful, and if only you saw what I could see, understand why I work inside the
Fuck me. Like that.
I'm looking at you, and I can't believe you don't know. You're not beautiful. You're not beautiful. You're not beautiful.
Can you ask George to stop looking like a literal angel?
George, stop it, George.
Okay, I'll try.
Literally,
Just stop it.
Literally looking like an angel.